Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here with another crypto update, especially in these times where nothing is certain. A lot of you looking at this and thinking, are the guys that saying we're supposed to go up are right? Or the guys that saying we will have a major collapse are right? And I'll tell you one thing is, we are not at the bottom and we have not hit the bottom. We are starting a downtrend, and the only question, how quick we will be coming down to the bottom, and where is the bottom? As I've been saying for a while, $8,000 possibly is the bottom at one point in the time for Bitcoin. One of the videos I recorded where I shared a lady's prophecy where she was saying that Bitcoin is going to be somewhere under $12 or $13. Yeah, I cannot tell you guys, but as we can see today, we are having a nice, beautiful green board. Some of the coins actually went up to 11%. But the question is, how long we going to have this small bounce before we continue? We're looking right now at Bitcoin, and as we had the first time we came down, it was about 3 weeks ago. Right now we had another came down. We broke through 200 EMA, pulled back up. So are we going to have another 3 weeks before we have another pull bounce back down? Or this time it's going to take us about a week or maybe even less than a week to have a next one. Time is the only thing that will tell. But I'll tell you guys, the next one that we're going to have, and as you guys can see, we're having here vector area, which is around 38,000, sorry, at 80 or 38,000. So we will come down to at least to that area. Then we have another one at the 34.5, another one 32.6, and then another one at the 38. All these areas are possible areas of them pulling us down. I have actually heard somebody mentioning about Adam and Eve. Possibly that what it is. I do not know. But one thing I do know that we started a downtrend, and all it is we're going to just speed up going down until people start feeling that that is the bottom and start putting money back in. Until market makers believe that is as far as they can take us down, and they'll have to start buying in and taking us back up. So those are possible things. I'll quickly go through these coins here so you guys can actually see from the list of coins that I have what has happened. But before I do that, let me actually jump to a 1 hour chart. Look at 1 hour chart did. So we might actually have a little idea and view what's happening. So as we can see, we started coming down, we pushed, or now we're pulling up, and I'm pretty sure we're kind of building for another push. We might go sideways for a while. It's either or. If today is the day of continuous going down, then yeah, we're probably going to have another pull down before noon. But if we're going to have a little sideways, then we probably go sideways and probably either tonight or sometime during European market probably have another pull down. On a 15-minute chart, We see literally about the same thing. Just here we have a little bit of, see a little bit different. We had the first kind of M was small, second one. So are we going to build another one before we come down? Because of this one is lower than this one. So we're going to build another one before we come down, or this is it. I personally looking at this, and there is a possibility this does not count, and we're going to build another one before we come down. So those are the things we can see on a 15-minute chart. So let's look at some of these coins. FTM kind of been going sideways since it came down. Solu about moving sideways as well. Even we see 3.6% pump, which could be possibly from here. But at the end of the day, we still have. So even those numbers here that you guys see some pumps, most of them are not really real. Yeah, this coin actually did have some quite nice pump. Broke through 200 EMA. Sorry. Seller pumped a little. Now starting to come down. Actually, I thought maybe I am wrong and jumped in here and took $200 loss. So yeah, kind of sometimes you need to listen to your heart instead of just looking at the chart. And when the heart says we're continuing down, and if you have this kind of a pump like this one right here, then try to get in at the bottom to take the right, not at the top, when it clearly becomes obvious. So, Dent, small pump right now, pulling back, getting below the 15 EMA. Atom, actually below 15 EMA. So some of these coins had a little pump, but they're all looking about the same, getting ready for another dump. Algo, ADA. By the way, if ADA continues doing, all of these coins continue doing, including ADA, you guys probably could have another chance to buy it at $1. And if we do, probably about $1.50, let's say. But if we do hit the bottom, especially with the Bitcoin around $12, like that lady says, we might have a chance to buy ADA below 30 cents. I don't know. I know there's a guy somewhere on the web waiting to buy ADA at 30 cents, so he might have a chance. HBAR. We already looked at Bitcoin and XRP, some of the people's most favorite coin. And they all look about the same. No, I have, other than I think AVEX. Don't remember. But they all look about the same. Even if even if you look at Cellular Network, it broke out above the, I believe that's a 50, not a 200. Even though they all broke above. I'm sorry, even though Seller broke above and a few others broke above 50, they all coming down again. So be smart, be wise, and trade what you can afford. If you are taking shorts, I wouldn't recommend you taking shorts on the full amount, only on 50% of your balance, because it is risky. If we do have the major collapse, total collapse, as I like to say, where we hit almost zeros, maybe some coins they will go below zero before they recover. They will immediately have a pullback because market makers will go in and start buying at the lowest price possible. so they can turn around and sell it to you. That means exchange access to exchanges will not work. You won't be able to log in. You won't be able to close your trades. You won't be able to open new trades. Limit order. Most of the limit orders will not be activated. They'll just skip them. So I would also appreciate if somebody catches that before me when all that happens. You guys be able to notify me. Here's on my screen. I'm gonna put my phone number on the left side right there. Really appreciate if you guys could notify me because I would like to be able to take an advantage of that and jump in at lowest possible of whatever is possible. Even if I'm driving, I'll pause, pull aside. But if I catch it, I'll put it in discard immediately. That we are collapsing. Um, Definitely would recommend you to actually join my Discord, and the information is going to be at the bottom of this video in the description. You'll find some other stuff there as well that might be of interest to you. And all I want to say is, if you are taking any longs on anything, right now is not the time to trade your full balance of your portfolio. Right now is the time to only trade 50% of your portfolio. Leave 50% until everything stabilizes, or we hit the bottom, and you can use that other 50% to buy coins at cheaper, at highly discounted price. Because if you continue trading full price, or you're doing 2x, 3x, 4x, or 5x, or whatever x you're using, and we have that sudden collapse, and you're caught on a long trade, it will wipe you out dry. And when we hit the bottom, you'll be trying to figure out how to deposit more money while everybody else will be buying highly discounted coins. That's why at this time, when we do not know what market makers will do in the next hour or a week or a month, and everything looks like they're taking us somewhere down, we do not want to know when they're going to want to actually do that high discount so they can buy those coins almost at zero price. So the best thing at that point is only trade 50% of the portfolio. If you're shorting, again, what if they decide to actually, before doing that, is actually take us higher and, do something that they did on Bitcoin. Let me go to daily. You guys do remember this wig where we hit 48,000 when we started the day at 35. That's what they might decide to do it. They might actually give us a false impression, start actually pumping up, bump us to maybe, I don't know, 60,000, 58,000. Give us a false impression. We all jump in, and then immediately they turn around and wipe us dry. And if you're taking a short and they reverse it, the question is, can you survive that pump if you win 100% of your portfolio in? So that's why I always say, at time of uncertainty, if you want to be in a trade, and of course, I will not tell you not to trade because some of us need to trade. We cannot afford not to trade. So trade only 50% of your portfolio. Leave the other 50 to buy coins cheaper when they become discounted. Be blessed, and talk to you next time.